Time to run. Thought I was the coolest kid on the town. Okay. Let's put you down there. Get a big ol' headrest here, but that's fine for now. I'm gonna go for a run. I'm gonna grab my bag. There. Got my sweater. Yeah, that'll fit. All right, so I'm one of the weird few that will go through the hassle of taking a full frame camera setup, tripod, everything in a trail running bag on runs. I'm not in it for speed. I'm not in it to make any fastest known times anymore. I just like getting outside, and I like taking my camera in the event that I get in a situation where I want to take a good photo that might turn out to be my next print, a good social media post, or really anything that I just like to see. And it takes a little bit of I don't know if I want to say dedication. I don't know if that's the right word, but I would rather take a heavier bag for a photograph than take a lighter bag and be upset with myself if I see something I want to photograph and I have no way of doing that. So, yeah. Also, check these out. I just got some new Chacos the other day, and I had them custom made, and that is one of my photos. I had Chaco custom make my Chacos with one of my photographs on the straps, and it turned out pretty good. They're really comfy for those who are Chaco fans, but thanks, Chaco. Really appreciate the custom sandals. Oh, come on, let's get you all locked in here. I don't think that is straight, but it'll have to do. So I grew up a runner. I think my dad took me on my first run when I was in 4th grade, 5th grade? Early on. And I remember that run, it was probably like a mile. It's probably like a mile run, just down the street to my elementary school and then back home. It was like 6 o'clock in the morning. 5th grade me was so excited about that run that at the end of the day, or at the end of the run, I go to school and I bragged to what few friends I had. And I was like, guys, I went on a 1 mile long run this morning with my dad. Had so much fun, I ran so fast. At the end of the day, we went to the store, I think it was like Walmart or something, and I bought a matching tracksuit. And let me tell you, I was really into the color red at that time, but man, I felt like the Flash. So, had this bright red tracksuit. Thought I was the coolest kid on the town. Flaunted this tracksuit to all my friends. And then the next day, I woke up. I was so sore. I could not feel my legs. Any movement, no, I could feel my legs. And any movement I made was just excruciating. And then I had to go to school and pretend I didn't feel anything. That was the first run that I can remember. I didn't join any like cross-country teams or any of that up until high school. Mostly what I did was just come out here into the mountains and just run around the mountains. High school ended and I've just kept on with running. And then the photography thing kicked in, and over the last like 5 or 6 years, I've been trying to figure out how to refine my camera carry setup for trail running. This is probably the best system that I've come up with. And obviously I could get a smaller camera like a GoPro. I like shooting on the R5. I just like the quality a little bit better, more lens choices, just more enjoyable for me to do it that way. Yeah, so that's my running story for you. Let's talk about how I carry all this stuff and make it work. That's what you're really here for. Let's talk about that. Look at that gnarled tree. It's so cool, actually. I'm gonna take a look at this thing for a minute. Let's have a gander here. Alright, this is how I got that last shot. The old Joby Gorilla Pod really all snaked around this tree here and shot through. Hopefully that shot turned out well. I haven't reviewed anything, so I'm just kind of hoping I get good clips. But this is what I take with me. So I've got that tripod, that bad boy. Stuttered there, I have no idea what I was trying to say. But that tripod there, and then here I have the Black Diamond Distance 15. And that bag serves my purposes pretty well, honestly. 15 liters is just enough to carry camera, tripod, little tripod, and ND filters. I haven't put any extra batteries in here. I'm trying to actually focus on the run a little bit, which isn't happening at all. We're out here trying. So yeah, so that's the bag setup that I use. When I'm not running, or when I am running and not filming, I've got a Shimoda top loader. I'll show you that later. I don't want to pull it out right now. But the Shimoda top loader is what I use for inside the bag. And that's what I use. So, yeah. I'll do a more detailed breakdown later, but I'm gonna try and focus on this run as best I can. So, onwards and upwards. I'm mostly a power hiker, not a trail runner. Just fast walking, anyways.